Welcome to Mental Health Monday. Check-ins with Jamie Lynn. I am Jamie Lynn. This week, I want to talk to you about resources and how to know if you are getting your information from a legitimate resource or not. It's a pretty simple way to figure out. I know that there are times where I go searching for information on the internet, and sometimes I'm just looking for simple things and I don't care where it comes from. I'm just looking for some information. But when it comes to mental health topics, mental health issues, anything related to mental health at all, I want to make sure that I'm finding really good information just for myself. And then because I'm making videos and I'm sharing what I'm finding with you all. So I want to make sure that the information that I'm finding is good information. You can do the same thing. Now, I will say this is a vlog that I make, and it is an opinion based information system that I am providing. It is my opinion, backed up by my experiences and some research and my education. I do have a master's in human services counseling with a focus on crisis response and trauma. However, I don't make these videos as a mental health professional. I am not a licensed mental health professional. I am a human being who has experienced a lot of mental health issues in my little life, and I want to get people talking about mental health. That's the purpose of my videos. It's the purpose of my Facebook page. And I'm very clear about that. You will find pinned at the top of my Facebook page who I am, what my background is, and what my intent is. And I do that so that you know what you're looking at. You know where this information is coming from. And so I encourage you, when you are looking for information, whether it's mental health related or not, to consider your resources. Look at where you're getting things. Most blogs, okay, all blogs are opinion based. And sometimes that's what we're looking for. That's what we need. I love a good blog. But you have to know going into it, who is the writer? Who is the author? What is their education? Are they an expert matter? Are they a subject expert matter on what they are writing about, or is it purely opinionated? Because that matters. You know, if you get into a debate or a discussion with another mental health professional and you start sourcing or citing blogs, you're not going to have a lot of credibility there. And that's because blogs are usually opinion based. Still, very valuable information can be found, all kinds of information from blogs. But that's just know that that's what your resource is and know the value of it. Some things to look at when you are online looking for resources. I can't speak today. Ask yourself, who runs or created the website that you're looking at, and can you trust them? Okay, I am less apt to trust an advertised based website than I am to trust a website that has a .org or a .gov. I know I find those to be credible websites. There's also plenty of .coms that are credible, but I look in to see, where is this information coming from? Who is paying for it, right? What's the agenda behind it? What is the site or app that you're using promising? Is it too good to be true? Because if it's too good to be true, it's probably not a legitimate resource for what you're looking for. When was the information reviewed, or was it reviewed? Is it being reviewed by the subject matter experts? Are there people contributing that have the credentials that you know are required to make the big mental health decisions and to have those discussions? That's really important. Where is that? Who is looking over? Who's reviewing? When you're in graduate school, well, and even when I was in my undergrad and you wrote a paper, you had to cite your sources. And oftentimes you couldn't just pick up any old notebook and say, okay, well, I got my information here. And for sure, I mentioned blogs. If you cited a blog, it's not always a credible resource. You want to look at peer-reviewed journals. And same thing for websites. Look to see who is reviewing the website and the information, who is posting it. Where does it come from? Is it based on scientific research? Is it based on opinion? Is it based on data that's gathered? And how is that data collected? All of those matter when you are looking for mental health resources online. Is the site you're using advertising or selling something? Because something I learned, I took business law 1 and 2 in high school. I was lucky to have those classes offered where I attended. And a Latin phrase that has always stuck to me with me is caveat emptor, buyer beware. So what that means is know what you're buying, it's your responsibility as the consumer, whether you're buying anything or you're looking for resources, it's your responsibility to do the necessary research and look into what it is you are gathering, what information you're gathering, what resources you're, putting together. If you're buying something, I know we're review readers in this house. We want to make sure that we are getting the best bang for our buck, but also quality really matters. And so when you're looking at a website and you're looking for mental health information, know what you're getting. Does that make sense? A couple of really great resources that I can tell you. CDC has some great resources. Psychology.com, Psychology Today, if you're looking for mental health. The Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration is a really good one. NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Those are some very great resources if you're looking for mental health. Again, I'm not knocking blogs because look, that's what I'm doing right here. I have a vlog. Anytime I've given you any kind of data, I've told you where I got it from. If you ever have a question as to where I get my information, just ask me. Some of it is opinion based. It's my experiences, like I said, and some of it I do go and I look for credible resources to bring you because I want to get us talking about mental health, but I want to make sure that we're legitimate and credible when we're talking about our mental health topics. If you have any questions, reach out to me in a message or you can comment. Talk to you next week.